say we shotgun one. Yeah, what you?
Oh, that was a bad one today. Oh. No.
That beer didn't taste good.
It's like right here.
I think it's too early.
Oh. I got like all this gas right here.
What a bad introduction to this week's episode.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning. Well,
Welcome.
whatever time you're watching this.
Well, it's good morning for us.
Yeah.
It is 4:50 in it's 4:50 in Cali, probably.
Yeah. What time is it? No, it's 3:17.
Yeah.
6:17 over there.
6:17.
Oh. I'm waiting for all this gas to come up. Oh, it's like stuck right here.
The guy just had
Woo!
a shaken espresso,
Oh.
Pepto, last night
dude.
alcohol.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
Right?
I drank too much yesterday. Well, I didn't even drink. There you go. That's the one I was waiting for.
Do you need another beer to push it down with?
Oh, God, no. Anyway, welcome to the Shotgun One podcast. This is a special episode for me because it's episode number 22. And for those of you that don't know me, or those that do know me, 22 is my favorite number.
His favorite number.
It's what I wore playing sports. Fuck Juan Soto. I had 22 before him.
Yeah.
Oh man, like when I get custom jerseys made for Giants, like anything like that, 22. It's my number. I was born on the 22nd. I got married on the 22nd.
I play that
And,
number for
dude,
roulette.
and today while we are recording,
Oh, it's the 22nd.
it is the 22nd, 22. So
Oh.
episode 22 on 22. What a great
For your
fucking-
favorite number 22.
Number 22.
We should play something. We should go to AC after here.
right now.
Right after here.
Right now.
Fuck the
Just
Yankee game.
Put a bunch of money on.
I
22.
just put a bunch of money on 22.
All right. You realize I can do that on my phone, right?
Yes, we can.
Don't have to drive all the way down to Atlantic
It's
City
just
anymore.
more exciting going down there and winning it live.
Oh my God! Talking about gambling. So I don't think sports gambling is legal in Florida yet. I'm not sure. I don't think it is.
So, I thought it is. Just certain apps that work up here don't work down there.
I thought that was
Right.
North Carolina. I thought that was when we were in North Carolina. You said that. Anyway,
I forget.
John hits me up the other day because he's going to. They have that Club World Cup going on right now.
Okay, yeah.
Have you seen that?
Yeah.
So he's going to the Bayern Munich Boca Junior match in Miami with his kid and everything. He's like, yo, what are the lines and everything like that,
The
right?
placements.
So he just does like a bunch of he does like 10 $5 exact score bets. But 5 of it, because it was his son, Savi, that chose the bets that he was like, Dad, do this. And 5 of them were ties, right? And 5 of them were for Boca Junior to win. So a $50 bet total. Depending on the score outcome, he could have made a decent penny, right? Didn't put Bayern to win at all, right? Because I guess, I don't know, maybe his son doesn't like Bayern. I don't know what the beef is with Bayern. So I put the bet in, and I was like, all right, man. Like, I was like, just send me the 50 after Bayern loses. I mean, after Bayern wins.
After they win.
He broke back, and unfortunately, Bayern won.
Of course.
They won 2-1.
Yeah.
But actually, that bitch still owes me $50.
Oh, he out.
Yeah, send me my money.
If
Send me my money.
If you ever listen to this.
No, he ain't never gonna listen. He ain't never gonna
You gotta
listen.
post it as a clip and then send the
know.
clip to him.
Give me my money, motherfucker. Want my money, man.
You can never make betting decisions off of emotion.
Yeah, no. It's the worst thing you can do. Worst thing you can do.
I know, I've lost many times that way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, me too. You know?
Especially being a New York fan.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Every team.
Nothing but disappointment.
It's like I won't bet for a month. The Yankees have a great record, beat every team, smash every team. Same thing with the Giants, and I always bet against the Jets. The one time I bet for the Yankees, or the one time I bet against the Jets, the Jets win, the Yankees lose. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yo, that's how it is sometimes, though. But like you said, man, you can't bet with emotion. You know, So now, like, going to Giants games now, like, I haven't bet the Giants to win a football game in, like, I don't even know how long. But I'll bet props. I like doing prop bets.
Yeah.
I like doing, like, this person for over a certain amount of yardage, parlayed with this person for a certain amount of rushing yards or catches, or this person to score a touchdown, or, you know what I mean? Like, any touchdown score. I like those kind of bets more now.
Giants still fuck me over on those.
But, dude, honestly, I don't sports gamble like that anymore. Not that I ever really had a problem, but I was, regularly betting, maybe $50 a week, I would say.
Yeah.
Now, I don't remember the last time I actually put a bet in.
No?
No, I'm trying to think if I did. I might put a bet in today for the Yankee game if we're going to go watch it.
Yeah.
But again, probably like another prop bet. Pick a couple players to get a hit. Pick, but I think Will Warren's pitching, so might maybe see what his over-under on strikeouts is, things like that. I don't think I'm going to pick a winner. I'll probably just do props. Maybe pick a guy to hit a home run.
Yeah, Judge needs to, get out of his little slump, so maybe for him to hit a home run or to get
well, he hit a
bases.
home run a couple nights ago. Right? Didn't he hit a solo?
Friday's game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He actually had a really good game that game. They lost, but didn't he have a really good game?
Yeah, I think he had 2 hits. Yesterday he didn't have a good game. Didn't have a good game yesterday, but the Yankees smacked the Orioles.
Yeah. Yeah, he went 0 for 3 with 2 walks.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Which is they needed a game.
Fuck
like
the
that.
Yankees. No, I'm just kidding. I love you guys.
Hey.
It's just, the panic is crazy. I don't like the panic. You get Yankee fans that come in like, oh my God, bro, they lost 6 in a row. And I'm like, it's June, my guy. It's June.
Happens every year.
I'm like,
Every year.
relax.
Did you see what happened with Judge? Judge was fucking on a tear.
Yeah.
On a tear, batting 400. And him and Boone had a conversation. And I think Boone was like, I'm going to give you a day's rest. And Judge was like, if I don't hit a home run on tonight's game, then rest me. I think this was when they played. It was some team in the Central. He hits a home run. The next game, he got sat for a rest. And since then, he went on his slump. And I listen to, sports radio, in the morning, and I agree with everybody's, idea or whatever you want to call it. If the guy's hot, you don't sit him.
You don't sit him.
Wait for him to have a bad game first.
You don't sit him. But also, like, you got to look at it this way, though, right? It's
a long season, I guess.
It's a long season, but also, it's not like during his heater he didn't have a day off. Right? Like, there's days they don't play. So it's not... You know what I mean? It's not like they play a game every single day and it's like, yo, he's hot, you can't move him, you can't move. No, he's had days off. So it really, in all reality, shouldn't affect him.
Yeah, I guess it's a difference when you're off, and then when you're at the game, in the dugout, watching your team play.
I guess.
It's maybe like a mental thing, but...
I think it's more a coincidence than anything else, dude. Yeah. I mean, I get it. Like, guys get hot. I mean... who's to say if you didn't bench him, he goes on this cold streak anyway? So then
after a bad game, then you sit him.
I don't know, but baseball's like, it's a sport of streaks. It's a sport of what lineup, what pitching rotation can get hot at the right time. It's not always the best players and the best teams and stuff. Which, like, last year the finals went against that whole notion, because I do think it was the 2 best teams in baseball that went against each other.
World Series.
Right, and in the World Series finals, championship, whatever you want to call it.
Super Bowl.
But a lot of times in baseball, we've seen it. Especially, I always think it's interesting. I think if you look at the history of, like, the wild card position, like wild card slots, when they started doing like that play-in game, whatever, those teams tend to win the next series because they're rolling off of a high. They're like, cool, we just won. We're hot. The bats are flying. Because if you won, that means you probably hit well, or your pitchers pitched well, or whatever. So you go into the next series with a little bit more of momentum, to where whoever won their division, whoever got that bye, is now cold because they haven't played in a couple days. And I feel like in any sport that I think that affects the most, it's baseball, because it's such a streaky sport.
Very streaky.
You know, it's like a guy can go a week fucking batting over 500, but then the next week, bat fucking 100, right? Like it's a sport of streaks. It's so I don't know. I'm on your side with the. I don't think you sit a guy that's red hot, but I'm not fully convinced that's why he's slumping now.
I wouldn't say that's why, but you said a coincidence. But I'm always, if he's hot,
you gotta let him go.
Let him go.
I also feel that in every sport, though, right? Feed the hot hand. If you're in basketball and some guy is shooting the fucking lights out, and he's like the 7th guy on your bench, leave him in there.
Yeah.
Leave him in there until he has a couple possessions where he doesn't look good. Then you pull him. But if he's hot, let that motherfucker fly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like football, same thing, bro. If you got a running back, again, maybe he's not the best running back in the league, but he's feasting. Keep giving him the ball.
Yeah.
Give him the ball.
Yeah. Until you get tackled for like 15
right.
yards.
Until like he's not like eating away at the defense or whatever. You do not take him away. Yeah. Give him the fucking ball. Because there's just times that, like, anybody that played sports, there are times, and I know there's actually, there was a whole science research done about it, that being hot doesn't exist. It's still just statistics, and just like games that you miss a ton, there's going to be games that you make a ton, so there's no true being hot. I don't care, bro. Because when you're playing, you feel it. You have these days where you're like, I can't fucking miss today, right? You're just like, I'm gonna keep going, right? And then there's games where like, bro, I'm fucking ice cold. I can't hit the blind side of a barn. Can't do anything.
I mean, it happens. Curry,
yeah.
Curry will be cold,
ice cold.
First 3 quarters, and then boom, 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 fucking lights out in the fourth. Can't miss a shot.
But like that's where they they say it's that's where they say it's no, like, there's no such thing as technically being hot. They just like it's just a game of statistics. If he's a 40% shooter and he's missed the last 10, he's bound to make 4 in a row, right? Like it
makes sense.
So like they say, I don't know. I like science, but sometimes I'm like let me just believe in hot and cold, man. I love science, but let me just believe, this guy's on a heater. That's just like in gambling, right? Like, bro, if you're on a heater on the tables, you don't walk away. You don't walk away. You don't take a bathroom break. Yeah. You piss your fucking pants until you lose a bet.
It's learning when you're cold.
Yeah,
which is my problem.
Right. Everybody thinks they're gonna turn it around.
Yeah,
I'm gonna turn it around. No.
We turned it around.
Get out of there. Get out of there.
Go backwards.
Yeah. Oh, and blackjack, it's the worst thing, bro. Blackjack is the. I swear, it's always the. This is my last hand, and I'm gonna walk away, win or lose, right? And then you pull a pair of like 9s, and the dealer's showing 6, and you're like, I gotta split them, right? And now you're like, then you gotta double down, and now you got fucking like 7 hands on the table, all your profit, and dealer, boom. 16, 5.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I've never played blackjack.
The black
at a table,
No,
never.
No way.
No, I've watched watch you play, watch Josh play, but I've never sat at a table and played blackjack.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like blackjack.
Yeah.
Blackjack. To be honest with you, my favorite table game is craps.
Yeah,
I like playing craps a lot because craps is like, especially obviously when you're making money, you're always having more fun in any table game, but there is no other game unless you're betting against the table, which you can do at craps. There's no other game that when one person is rolling is playing well, that
Everybody's
means
winning.
everybody's doing well. It's the only game that, because unless everyone makes the same exact bet on fucking roulette,
Which happens.
it happens,
Yeah.
but people are bound to also lose.
Yeah.
To where in craps, you know, like if you bet the fucking pass line and you then you hit your number, everybody wins their pass line bet, like across the table. So it's like it's fun because everybody's like, yeah. When like someone has a hot hand, it's so much fun.
I've never played craps either. I strictly just do roulette. I've never really done anything else.
Yeah, no, I'll do craps a little bit,
Casino.
blackjack I like, and then some roulette here and there. I'll
Yeah.
play some roulette, whatever. But roulette mostly I like to play if I'm up already, and then I'll throw like a big amount of money, $50, $100, big for me. So I'm not a rich guy, on like a color.
Yeah.
So that way, like, because if I'm up, then I'm like, $100 on black.
Yeah.
Black hits, oh cool. Yeah. Let it ride.
Yeah. Remember the one time we went for your birthday or Joey's birthday? That, you know, my number is 5, and then I went down there.
Right.
And 5 is.
I think it was my birthday. That was for my 21st birthday, dude. I think
It was just the 3 of us went
it
down
was
there.
just the 3 of us that went down there.
I put $50, but
On
I
black.
I bet against myself.
Yeah, because your number is, you had said you're like, man, I'm about to go put this 50 on 5.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, fuck it, dude, it's $50,
Yeah.
go do it.
Yeah.
And then you backed out last second and just put it on black, which black 5 is red.
Red.
And what comes out?
5 fucking
5 comes out.
Oh, man.
Dude, what a fucking heartbreaker.
What a stupid decision. I bet against myself. Before we continue, so Father's Day was last week, and I got a late Father's Day gift. I think it came Monday or Tuesday. Jenna and Emma had me open it up. But they also got you something, but they got us something. So I already opened mine.
That's nice.
So I'm going to pull it out right now.
They got me a Father's Day gift?
Fucking dope.
Oh, that's so nice. Thanks,
I'm gonna-
ladies.
I'm gonna open mine as if I haven't opened it.
I already know what it is.
But
Yeah.
I'll let you open it first. Well, take the card first. That's
Oh, it's a
another.
card. Aw. Emma, look how sweet that is. Oh, okay, that's it. I thought it was going to say something inside. Oh, that's so sweet. Put that right there.
Yeah.
Sorry, Lauryn Hill. Great album, by the way. All right. We open at the same time?
She's like, I hope he likes cats. I was like, I don't think he likes cats. He likes dogs, but I'm pretty sure he'll like the card.
Cats are fine. I don't hate cats. All right, ready?
I'll
One.
let you open it. Here.
Oh, shit.
Ready?
Oh, man, this is amazing.
Isn't that dope?
Now I'm mad that they're not here for me to say thank you. Oh, dude.
Yo, isn't that dope?
Well, I know what I'm wearing on the next episode. This is sick, dude.
Right? So
I love
cool.
the patch.
Yeah. So cool. I was
Oh,
like, yo, Chris
man,
gonna
this
love
is so fucking dope.
Yeah. Real dope.
Thanks, lady. I'm going to say thank you in person, obviously, but that's a fucking amazing.
Right?
Love it, dude.
Isn't that dope?
Love it, dude.
So that's that. So that's why I didn't wear the socks on the episode. Because
That is
I
awesome.
figured the hat to wear.
Oh,
Yeah, it's mad
dude.
dope, right? Trucker, and it's like the way that I like it. It fits really like.
That's fucking
really
awesome,
dope.
dude. It's so, bro. It's so funny. Like when I tell people I do a podcast, the amount of like, I know they don't like watch and support in that way with numbers, but a lot of people are like, yo, that's fucking dope. Like that's so cool.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I love this stuff.
Yeah.
I fucking love this.
Yeah, me too. People are like, oh, I forget what. Like people just say like not the weirdest things, but it's always like kind of the same thing. Like, oh, that's dope. Like, you know, what do you guys do? Like, how'd you come up with that? I was like, honestly, I went to the bar and my boy was like, you want to do a podcast? I was like, all right.
No, that's not how it started. No, that's not how it started.
But we were at
That's when we had our little meeting about what we're going to talk
Yeah.
about. I'll tell you exactly how it started. We send each other memes back and forth on Instagram,
Yeah.
different videos and
oh
stuff.
with the
And
friends that do it.
I sent you a
Yeah,
video of
that's
these
right.
two guys. I think it's called the You Should Know podcast. They're funny. And they do that. I sent you this one like clip from theirs, and it was fucking hilarious. I was dying. So I'm like, that's a conversation you and I would have. We would do something stupid like that. And then I think shortly after I sent it, I text you, and I was like, dude, we should do a fucking podcast because if these two guys can get a following and can do this and make a career or have a job out of doing it, why the fuck can't we?
Yeah.
So, and then that's where it all started. I was like, let me get through the holidays and then we'll get going. And then I get people, man. One of my favorite things to tell people when I tell them I do a podcast and they're like, oh man, like some people are like, I always wanted to do one. I'm like, honestly, bro, I had said for years I wanted to do a podcast. The way this podcast happened was I just did it. Right? Like me and you had decided like stop, like we're not like fuck planning. We planned a little bit, but like that's just put the fucking microphones up, hit record, and just do it. And that's it. Yeah. And that's what we do.
And move from there. Like remember the first episode we were on the stools.
We were on the stools.
Uncomfortable as shit.
Bro, we were on the stools. The equipment wasn't very good. It was a little sloppy. We were both a little nervous. And then as we've progressed, I think we've kind of found ourselves a little bit more and more with each episode. Yeah. And we know what we're gonna do now. And it's great. Yeah. Episode 22, bro. I didn't think we were I honestly, not that I didn't think we were gonna make it this far. I had confidence we would. I just felt like if we get past a certain point, I was like, then we're gonna keep doing it. Like I was like, if we get past like into double digit episodes, I was like, all right, if we're gonna keep going, right? Yeah,
because now it's just like it's just part of my
routine,
my schedule, my life,
and my wife knows it has to happen.
The family knows, like,
right? You could there's no like the podcast. Like when it was new, if I felt like she could like, oh, you just started doing it, like it doesn't matter. Now now we're past the point where she knows it matters the fucking most to me, right? Yeah. like this matters to me more than work, and I understand work pays my bills, but
I would say it's like work, but not.
No,
It's like I have to be up at this time. I have to do the podcast. Not that I have to, but I have to. Like I want to. So it's like got to make sure I don't get too trash on a Saturday.
Bro, it's so crazy, yeah. Bro, so I went out last night for dinner. Got a little murmured.
Yeah, I didn't get.
I get a little murmured.
I didn't get murmured.
But dude, I was in bed by like 10:30.
Wow.
Like we went out to another dinner.
Probably us too, yeah.
We went out to dinner, we ate, we drank, and then I was feeling a little and
where'd you go for dinner?
Oh, all right.
Well, all right.
Show, bro, we went and I know you've never been here because you as much as you like restaurants, I feel like you're not as into restaurants as like I am, right? Is Belmont Tavern in Belleville. You ever been there?
I've heard of it, but never been there.
Yeah, it's legendary. Dude, we went there. I mean, we hadn't been there in a while. I've been there before. The Belmont Tavern, bro. If you live in North Jersey and you love Italian food, must. Yeah. Like a fucking no ifs, ands, buts about it. This place opened in 1967. Been open ever since, right? This place is so fucking old school. No reservations, walk in only. When you walk in, and it's tiny. It's the table runners, like the table tops are still like that white and red like checkerboard pattern that you see. Still have those. Jeez. The fucking bar is so old school. If you order like a rum and Coke, they gotta crack a can of Coke. They don't even have a soda gun. They pour for you from a can.
That.
Me too, but I'm just saying.
It's awesome.
That's how old school it is that they're like, nah, we use fucking soda cans, right? To wait online, you got to go to the end of the bar where they got a notepad that they put your name on. And they're like, all right, we'll let you know when you're up. Go have a seat, have a drink, right? Bro, me and Carissa were having dinner last night at the Belmont, right? We're right behind the gate, they call it. There's like this like weird fence thing. I don't know why it's there, but it's there. That they have tables inside the fence and they got tables right outside the fence. This is all indoors, by the way. There's a table here, right? We're up a little bit. The fence is literally right next to me. Then, because that little area is elevated a bit, there's like a step. Then, literally, bro, the fence is here. There's another table Right here, 2 people. We're basically having dinner with them.
They fit as many people as they can.
They jam that motherfucker in, but bro, the food.
Yeah.
Oh, they're known. I've been there a couple times, but it's funny because they're known for their chicken Savoy, but I had never ordered it because from a friend that I trusted was like, dude, like I know people say it's famous. He's like, but to me it's dry. But the couple we were having dinner with next to us ordered it.
Your blind double date?
Yeah. Steve and I think what was her name? Caroline or something. We met them. You're so close. You end up talking to each other. They were so nice though. Yeah. Older couple. Very, very nice. Anyway, they ordered it and it looked delicious. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it this time, brother. The fucking my bad. I stabbed you.
Jesus Christ.
I gotta cut my nails. The Savoy, the chicken Savoy, bro, was
good.
I wanted to fuck that chicken. Dude,
I like chicken Savoy.
Fucking
I have to try that.
The best I've ever had.
Where is it at? In Belleville?
It's almost in Bloomfield. No, it's actually off of Belmont. Like, so you take Belmont down to Bloomfield Avenue, and it's just off of Belmont. It's actually on Bloomfield Avenue. It's barely Belleville. Like, literally, I think if you cross the street, you're in Bloomfield. You know, you ever see where that Rise dispensary is on Bloomfield Avenue? It used to be a laundromat. Now it's a weed dispensary. No?
No.
Anyway, you pass. So it's over there. It's right on the border. It's like you're probably like a 5-minute walk from like Bloomfield and Newark. It's like right there on the border of all three. The food, bro. We got these long hot raviolis. They make these homemade raviolis and they stuff it with like a ricotta cheese, but they cut up like the long hot peppers into it, so it's spicy. Krista could only eat one. She was like, it's too spicy for me. But I ate like, I think that's why my stomach is fucked up today. I ate like 7 of them motherfuckers. And these fucking raviolis were like this, dude. Jeez. Delicious, bro. I'm not exaggerating. We ordered spaghetti with fucking garlic and oil. That's it. It's the best spaghetti I've ever had. I mean, not the best I've ever had. But it was, I was like, it's 2 fucking ingredients. How can it be this good? It was, bro, the food there's so fucking good. I forgot how good it is until I went back and I went there. Anyway, I end up starting with a whiskey at the bar. And then me and Carissa get like a carafe of their house wine is also, it's good wine. I'm not even a wine guy. And Carissa was like, I want the house wine. And I was like, fuck it. Get a carafe. I'll drink wine with you. Because I will drink wine. I'm not a big wine guy, but I'm hogging the mic right now. You said like 2 words.
I was listening to your story about dinner.
Right. So anyway, we leave dinner and I don't think they do dessert there. We didn't really ask, but I don't think they do.
I never really do dessert.
I was in a dessert mood. I was like, fuck it, man. Like,
the one time you wanted dessert, did he have dessert?
They didn't have, no, so we decided to go up to Montclair and go to this place called Milk and Cookies, and that's where I had that milkshake. Oh. It was a vanilla milkshake with Oreos blended up in it and Cookie Crisp cereal. In there, so good, dude.
I could not say no to that, even though like it'll mess me up.
And it's supposed to have chocolate chips in it too, but they were out of chocolate chips. So she was like, I'm like, I don't care, it's fine. It was so good. Cookie Crisp Pure is one of my favorite cereals.
Yeah, where is this?
It's in Montclair. Yeah. You ever
that sounds really
so you
good.
know off of Bloomfield Avenue in Montclair, they have that little like side street's got a bunch of restaurants in it. It's like this one little one way. Yeah. It's on there, towards the back of there.
What was the name of the place again?
Milk and Cookies.
Milk and Cookies.
There's some Milk and Cookies. So Jay, my teenager, said she didn't want to come to dinner with us.
Oh.
Whatever reason. I tried to bring her. She was like, no. I was like, okay, cool. Fuck a family dinner, I guess. Just
she's at that age.
Yeah. She wanted to stay home. And I'm like, my whole thing is, like, I don't, like, why am I going to ruin both of our times? Because if I force her to go, she's, like, going to, like, not want to be there, right? She's going to be all aggy and a teenage person. And then it's going to annoy me because I'm going to be like, yo, change your fucking face, right? So I'm like, you know what, dude? Like, you don't want to go, don't go. That's fine. You're missing out on great Italian food. That's fine. You want fucking Taco Bell? Have at it. So
Can't even get Taco Bell. It's fucking closed.
what? No, they're not.
The one in Belleville?
Yeah, no, they're not.
Did they reopen?
The drive-thru's open.
No.
Yeah, during the renovations, the drive-thru's open.
No. I went the other day. There were cones in the parking lot where you
Yeah,
couldn't
there's
get
always
in.
cones in the parking
No,
lot.
like you couldn't.
Oh, maybe for a
couldn't
small
get in.
certain time. Maybe they needed like, maybe they shut it down for a bit, but it's open. Chrissy just got it yesterday.
Well, hopefully Jenna doesn't see this because the other day she was craving Taco Bell and I drove past like, oh, it's closed.
It's open.
But
Chrissy
there
got
was
it.
cones like to enter the driveway.
Again, maybe they had to shut down for like a short amount of time or whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe they had to because they're renovating. But so anyway, we go to pick up. I called Genesis like tell her about that place in Montclair. So at least she joined us for that. We went there.
Oh, well, okay.
We got the cookies. We got the milkshakes and stuff. It was good. Fucked up my stomach this morning though.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Between the long hots, dude. Between
Ravioli.
a shot of whiskey, about half a bottle of wine, the long hot raviolis, and the milkshake. Yeah, it makes sense why my stomach is fucked
of course. Yeah. And the Starbucks doesn't help it either.
Yeah, no, but my stomach was beat up from when I got up this morning. Dude, I have no idea what time we started. Oh well.
7:16.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
No, it couldn't have been 7:16.
No, 9.
No.
We're talking about California time.
7:16. I was at Starbucks.
California time.
Yeah.
Dude, so you brought out hats, right? And I wore this hat today. First of all, to my Star Wars dogs, this is like I guess a pseudo Darth Maul on here. It's pretty cool. But look at this hat. Check this hat out. This is the whole reason why I bought this hat. Look at this. Ugh, I don't even know how to do it myself. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Now you look like a dad.
It can't fly off. This is amazing.
That is definitely a dad hat.
I can't even see myself. Oh man. No, they just make cool hats. This too, I don't know. I'm definitely not gonna wear it with the
With the thing down?
rope down like that, but
Would you wear your sunglasses like with the tie down?
yeah, hell yeah.
You wear those?
What?
With the sunglasses that tie down?
Oh,
and
I've
put 'em
never.
here?
I don't think I've ever had those glasses.
We were talking at dinner yesterday, and I was like, the people look at me and they're like, oh, you don't look like a father. You don't look like a dad, or people. I always get that at work. I don't know why. Clients and employees. And then she goes, yeah, because you don't look like a typical white dad. I was like, well, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? I was like, well, Christian looks like a dad. Like, if you look at him, he looks like a dad. Like, Pablo looks like a dad. Like, but people tell me, oh, you don't look like a dad. You don't look like someone that has kids. I'm like, what does that even mean? Is it because I'm fucking tall and skinny? And like, I don't think I would have...
I don't know what a dad's supposed to look like, but I don't know. I guess you don't look like.
I don't
one.
look like a dad.
I don't know. Maybe is that a compliment? I guess.
I
Is
don't
it because
know.
you don't wear grass-stained New Balance sneakers?
I don't know. but Pablo doesn't. Pablo wears Jordans and his fit is, but I'm like, Pablo looks. You look at him, he looks like a dad.
I guess. I don't know.
Fuck no, I don't know. I'm like, what does that even mean? I don't look like I have kids.
I don't know. You mean you have to be fat to look like your kids?
Then Jenna's like, that's because you're not fat and bald.
I'm just fat, not bald. Not yet.
I was like, I don't know.
Not bald yet.
I don't know. What does being a dad look like?
I don't know.
Is it because I'm always happy at work when everybody else is miserable?
Maybe.
Probably.
Not a lot of happy dads. No, I'm just kidding. That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
I don't know. I don't know.
You know what the problem is though with me? I might have actually talked about this on the pod already. I think like it's because I think part of it is just I have like such a bad resting bitch face.
Yeah.
That I think is I'm not like it's not inviting.
Yeah.
And I think that's like a dad face. You know? Right? Like resting like dads aren't supposed to look inviting. Dads just like I don't know, it's supposed to be maybe it's just because my dad was stone cold fucking Steve Austin. So that's what I
Fuck that.
attribute
He's
to
like
it.
the Undertaker. Your dad right there.
Oh, Stone Cold, my favorite wrestler.
Mine was the Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah, he was great.
Yeah,
he was
my
great.
favorite.
I love the Undertaker. I actually really liked Eddie Guerrero,
Yeah.
man. Rest in peace.
I like Bret Hart too.
But yeah, Bret Hart was awesome. But yeah, fucking Stone Cold, man. I don't know why I loved him. I think it's because I knew I was gonna love chugging beer when I got older. Something about young me. Man.
As much as I love that, right? He was up there as one of my favorite wrestlers because of the entertainment that he did and the assholeness that he was.
Yeah.
Just like fucking badass.
What?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's right. I forgot about that. And he just like fuck up the owner, which was dope, right?
So I loved
Badass.
Stone Cold, man.
But Ultimate Warrior was my favorite wrestler.
Ultimate Warrior was like before my time.
True.
You know, you're a little older than me.
Yeah.
He
was like Hulk Hogan.
And I feel like you got into wrestling earlier than even my brothers that are the same age. Because I remember it. Because you even used to watch like WCW.
I watched everything. Yeah.
We were a WWF only household.
Yeah. I watched everything.
So we didn't really.
Yeah.
So even though like growing up, I used to always say my favorite wrestler was Rey Mysterio Jr. Just because he was small and acrobatic and fun to watch. I never really watched him because he was WCW.
He was WCW. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But like the clips or the little bit I used to see of him, I used to be like, I love that guy.
Yeah.
But we were not a WCW household.
Yeah.
We were WWF.
I mean, I didn't watch it as much as I did WWF. Fuck WWE. It was WWF. World Wrestling Federation.
Yeah, man. Like they changed it for a good cause, though.
But I liked that it was WWF because I
get it, but they changed it for a good reason, though.
Yeah, I guess.
It's to not combat with the World Wildlife Federation. Like
Yeah.
I get it.
Get it. I understand. But I was just so used to it. It was like, I hate that things are changing as you get older.
You're bothered by WWE? That happened since like decades ago. It's been WWE for like 20 years, dude.
When I was watching it, it was WWF. I stopped watching it when it became WWE.
I get it, but that doesn't mean it didn't change like 20 years ago.
How many years has it been?
Bro, it's been a while. Let's see.
15, I'm going to say.
I think it's been
More
20
than
years.
that?
I think it's been at least 20 years.
Jeez.
I could be wrong, but I feel like it's been at least 20 years.
Cheese and rice. Let's see. I'm going to say, how old am I? 38? Yeah, probably. 20 years ago, I was 18. So yeah, probably around that time.
2002. It's been 23 years.
Oh my god.
I told you, bro. It's
Well,
been
but
a
that
long
time I
time.
already stopped watching wrestling. I stopped. Probably around that time.
The World Wildlife Fund, not Federation. It's the World Wildlife Fund. Was WWF. But dude, they had been using the acronym since the 1960s. So they out-timed the WWF.
Yeah.
I get it, man. Like, fuck it. Like, fuck you. We were here first. Whatever. I mean, it's just it's not that big of a deal. It's just a name.
Mm-hmm.
I think people put too much weight into silly shit that doesn't matter. It's like everyone hates that the Washington is now the Commanders.
The Commanders.
I'm like, what? Wait. First of all, unless you were a Redskins fan, shut the fuck up. Because it doesn't matter what you think about a team that you're not a fan of.
Right.
Shut your dirty whore mouth. First of all, have an opinion. Everybody's got a fucking opinion about everything, right? So if you're not a fan of the team, shut the fuck up. You shut your goddamn mouth. So right, 1, 2, like what? At the end of the day, what does it matter? It doesn't matter. It's just a pro sports team of a name that some asshole with way too much money made up.
I guess you're right.
Right, if you want to be mad about names, right, names of teams, I don't need one right now. If you want to be mad about names of teams, like, be mad at the Lakers, right? They moved from Michigan. That's why they were called the Lakers, the 5 Great Lakes. Yeah. There's no lakes in LA!
They should have changed their name when it went to LA?
Yes! To make it make fucking sense. Yeah. The Utah Jazz? These Mormons don't play jazz.
I never knew where that name came from.
They came from NOLA.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that. They were originally a New Orleans team?
Yeah.
Oh, that would make sense.
Yeah, because they play jazz there. Yeah. These Mormons don't play jazz. They don't even allow me. They don't even allow to dance.
Yeah, I didn't know that the Jazz came from NOLA.
Yeah,
that
dude.
makes sense that the New Orleans Jazz would be the New Orleans Jazz.
Stupid.
Stupid.
Fucking stupid. Right? Like, I like the name. People got mad at the New Orleans Pelicans when they changed their names. I'm like, at least that makes sense. It is Louisiana State Bird. They're named after the state bird, right? It makes sense for where you are, right? So you're getting mad at a team name like that fucking matters.
I know the Giants are because of the buildings in New York. You know, the Jets. Is that because of all the airports around in the area?
It's because of 9/11. No, I'm just kidding. We might have to cut that out. Yeah. That was terrible.
That was.
I'm leaving it.
It's a good joke for a non-American.
Leave it in. I don't give a fuck. That was funny. The Jets, I don't know where they're. I mean, I think maybe because of like
all the
amount of airports. Yeah. I mean, JFK, LaGuardia, whatever. I guess I don't know.
Peterborough,
I actually don't know the history of the Jets of why they named their teams that name. But you can name yourself after like they're the Giants, right? It's just a mythical creature. That's fine. Whatever. You just did it after the Tennessee Titans, right? It's just a mythical creature that sounds cool, right? That's fine. But like when you have these names because they were named after like where they're from, and then you move that team and keep the name, it makes no fucking sense.
Yeah. I didn't know that about the Jazz, but that would make sense to change your name if you move.
Yeah, it would make a lot of sense. Right? Bro, talk about the Lakers. $10 billion.
Oh, they sold.
To the Buss family. They actually know who they sold to? They sold to the guy that owns the group that owns the Dodgers. And apparently, somebody was telling me that group owns a bunch of sports teams. Like, I think they own Chelsea, the soccer team. I think they own, like, I forget all the teams, but apparently they own a bunch of teams. I actually want to Google that. Hold on. You talk while I Google this.
So, talking about that, I was listening to Sports Talk, and they were saying if Dolan were to sell, this would be the best time to sell. And the guy went on a little rant talking about him making spheres, and he goes, if you want to build spheres, this is the best time to go and build spheres wherever you want to build spheres, but sell the team.
Yeah.
Because it's Rangers and Knicks, which I didn't know that he owns Rangers
Yeah,
and
he
Knicks.
owns the Rangers. You know that?
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know it was the same owner. So I think, sell the fucking team. Give it to somebody that knows more about basketball and is more
No, they don't even need to know about basketball, right? No, I don't want any rich fucking asshole that thinks they know the sport. I want a smart businessman that is going to purchase the fucking team and give it to the guys and allow the guys that actually know the sport to run the team. Like, just shut the fuck up and let the guys that know what they're doing do what they got to do. Yeah. Right? This is my problem now, even with the Maras, with the Giants. Sean Mara's too involved. Like, with this, shut the fuck up. Right? Woody Johnson, and his children, shut the fuck up. Right? Shut up.
You feel the same way about the Steinbrenners?
They don't make decisions.
No, they don't.
George knew his place. George was like, I'll pay the money I gotta pay. You find the guys. Yeah. Right? Like any good owner does. Find the best at finding talent and hire that guy. And then let that guy make the decisions. Because he knows more than you.
Yeah. Steinbrenner family, man.
All right, so look, this is the Dodgers. All right, so he owns the Dodgers, now the Lakers, auto racing organization Andretti Global. He owns. Oh, which okay, so he's gonna own the Formula One team that's entering the Cadillac's entering Formula One next year. So he's gonna own that team when they start. He owns the LA Sparks. He owns a professional women's hockey league. He owns Chelsea, and he owns RC Strasbourg from League One. It's another soccer team. I don't know who the fuck they are.
Christ. How much money do these people have?
Oh, so all right. So he owns a holding company that he owns part of a holding company called Blueco that owns part of Chelsea and part of RC Strasbourg. I don't know who the fuck that is, but dude, like, yeah, he just like a fucking sports monopoly.
Jesus
This guy's putting
Christ.
out.
It's like that's like our GM.
Oh, that owns a bunch of Hondas.
Yeah, so you got, well, not just Hondas. He's got, so we have Lithia, which is a corporate company, but our GM has a hand in Honda, but also is like a GM for like BMW up north, Acura, us, dealers in Utica. I can't even say it. Utica, New York. It's like he's like all over the fucking place.
Yeah.
BMW and Bloomfield. I'm like, Jesus Christ, how do you have enough time? How does your mind work?
He probably doesn't, but he just checks in.
Yeah, he just checks in, and then we're his baby.
He does what I think the owners of sports teams do, is hire the guy that is going to do a good job, check in on him for once in a while. He's not doing a good job, get him the fuck out of there and get a different guy in.
Yep.
But don't try to micromanage him and tell him how to do his job, because you're probably not going to do it better than him because he's there day to day and understands the operation. But two, you're probably just a rich guy. Just be a rich guy.
Guy knows his shit, man. I'm like, guy's smart, very smart. Man, that would have been so dope if we would have got those
tickets. Oh, that
tickets.
would have been sick. We would have made a way to get there. We would have had to.
Oh yeah, I mean, I would have been here at 5 a.m. if I had to, or just record in the afternoon. But what I'm going to do is probably ask for a game in the
Down
future.
the line?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude. Listen, I don't give a fuck what I got going. I don't care if it's... That's the one exception. You know how I am about going to a game during the week or doing things. That's the one exception. If we got to go to like a Tuesday game, I'll do whatever I have to do to make it to that
behind
game.
home plate, couple rows. My boss went. He sat at those seats, and then the parts managers went, and I think he took his family as well. I think he has 4 seats.
Oh,
couple rows up.
We got to make that happen.
I'm like, what? That's the best view of the.
Are they
field.
Are they in the legend suites? Are they legend suites tickets?
I'm not sure. I mean, I would ask. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because that's like legend suites. Because like I think if you get those tickets, it includes like food. Doesn't include booze, but you can go into the legend suite itself and eat and everything.
Probably. I mean, I know you get a waiter. She brings you your shit to the chair.
That's awesome.
They're cushioned seats, not the hard seats.
Hell yeah. I would love to. Yeah, we got to do that one of these days for sure. Bro, I was watching a video. And respect to this guy, right? So Luke Bryan, the country singer, was doing a concert. And mid-concert, he started like losing his voice.
Oh.
Right? And he, like, I guess at some point stopped the show, said, listen, I'm really sorry. I'm losing my voice. He was like, I'm going to finish the show. I'm going to do the best I can for you. However, but everyone here is going to get a refund on their tickets.
Oh, that's what Luke Combs did.
So he shouted out Luke Combs.
Yeah. He
said, my buddy Luke did this a few years ago, and I really respect it, and I'm going to continue it, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to finish the show. I'm going to give you guys everything I got, but everyone's getting their money back since I couldn't give you my best.
Oh, wow. That's
awesome. This is why people are like, yo, why do you love country music? Right? I'm like, things like that. Mm-hmm. I'm like, because there's still stand-up people that aren't just about money grubbing and making as much money as they can in the industry. Some people still love the art of making quality music and putting on a show that they'll do things like this. You know? It's more than just the music. I feel like there's still like good people.
Yeah. I watched so Julian was over, JJ was over last weekend, and he wanted me to watch the Travis Scott
the documentary.
Because he likes him or whatever. And he fell asleep. He was snoring next to me when I was watching the show, but I liked that shit. And that was fucked up what happened.
Oh, yeah.
Fucked up. And there was like text messages with Live Nation telling them to stop, not telling him to stop his show, but the message never got to him on stage.
Right.
In his interview, he said, I was just told to stop after Drake comes out. Right? And Drake came out, and the show kept going, and fucking like 40 people fucking were hospitalized.
10 died.
10 died, yeah.
Of asphyxiation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
so
crazy.
That's not... entirely his fault. I
don't think it's his fault.
I can't say what he saw. However, if he saw something in the crowd,
he did stop the show though. So the people that passed away were on the right on the right side. If you're on stage, the people to the left, I guess he saw somebody passing out, and he stopped the show and he's like, "Get this guy some help." Right. And they got him out, and that guy was like hospitalized or whatever because they talked about it on the.
But he didn't see the to the right.
He didn't see what was going on to the right because those people were getting trampled on.
Oh.
And the
but
way
see,
the was set up.
I get mad because again, and don't take my words wrong. I don't want Live Nation should be held liable for overselling this show, right? Yeah. There's a capacity for a reason. It's for the health and safety of people. However, and I know you can't arrest individuals in a big crowd, but we need to have a conversation about humanity. How are you in that crowd? And because it's usually old people in the back, so they don't know what's going on. Mm-hmm. They're trying to push forward, which is pushing the whole crowd forward. And even if you wanted to stop, no, stop, you couldn't stop it because it's the crowd. But people need to bro. Some people need to be held liable because I'm the pushing and the shoving and the trying to get closer. You selfish motherfuckers are the reason that those people died. Mm-hmm. So I hope you see this and I hope you live with that guilt because it's partly your fault if you're in the back trying to push forward to get closer that those people lost their lives. It's your selfishness and your lack of time. You think you can get there as one of the last people and try to push yourself forward.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
There needs to be some accountability held towards the people that have a lack of respect for space and awareness that are trying to push themselves forward that cause things like that to happen. And you should feel like shit for it. I'm sorry. It's not whatever, man. You're a piece of shit if you were a part of that group that was pushing forward that led to those people's deaths.
Yeah, it was crazy. The layout, the way, because it was 2 stages. And then the one stage on the left side was the smaller stage for the other guests, for the other artists that he had, and he had the main stage. But the way it was laid out is that he had from that stage just an alley that led to his stage. So everybody lined up on this part of the stage, and some people trickled around on that side. So most people were on this side of the stage because there was only one entrance.
Right.
From that stage to this stage, I'm like, well, that's just
this wasn't well constructed.
It was designed for failure.
Yeah, it's fucked up. And then I think a kid died.
They were all young.
No, but a kid.
Oh yeah. There was. They're not. The kid was 9 years old. I was like, first of all, I wouldn't bring my 9-year-old.
No, I wouldn't either.
To standing room festival.
But at the same time though, I still don't blame the parents. It's your fault. No,
I'm not blaming the parents.
It's still really fucked up.
Fucked up.
I mean, was it a poor decision on the parents' part to do that? Yes. I wouldn't bring my 9-year-old to that, but still, man, it's fucked up. Yeah. And again, congratulations, people pushing. You killed a 9-year-old.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You fucking assholes.
Yeah, it was bad, and they were all young.
Bro, did you see?
20-year-olds.
Did you see talking about festivals? So this is, again, man, Luke's my boy. I hope you see this one day, Luke Combs. Luke Combs Festival is so much better than the one that Morgan Wallen put on. I'm sorry. I like Morgan. I'm a fan. Did you see what his festival looked like that he did, the Sand in My Boots Fest?
No.
So there's an aerial shot
excuse me.
Of his festival, and it's a GA festival, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, bro, it was just a crowd of people, thousands of people, all like a football field away by the end of it. Just all packed in like sardines. And I'm like, how is that fun for anyone? How does anybody stand in there and say, I'm glad I came here? Because I couldn't imagine, dude.
I mean,
I get it. They're young.
Yeah,
it's different mindset. Yeah. And especially me, even at a young mindset, I didn't like crowds. So, but
yeah. So, because I was talking to Jay about the Travis Scott thing, and I was like, you know what? That looks like a dope time when I was in my 20s. Like, in my 20s, would I have gone to something like that where your favorite artist is on stage, outdoors, and maybe, yeah, for sure. Now,
Yeah.
I love the way Luke does it.
Bro, the best. First of
Seating.
all, and it's also small and intimate too.
Yes.
5,000, I think, is the most he puts out there, and you got your own little cove area. It's not GA. That's where you sit. If you didn't pay enough or didn't buy enough time, you sit where you got.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
and that's it.
And that's it. There's no arguing. There's no pushing. There's no shoving. And even his little, like, the GA area he has, it's tiny.
Tiny.
So there's not going to be that, like, somebody falls, it's like, okay, get up.
Yeah.
You're okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I was, I've never done a festival like that. And even when I went to concerts, I didn't do GA. I did GA for Metallica, actually, with Jim, but then I got sick and I went to the back, so I didn't experience GA like that.
Right. Well, that's so funny because my coworker / boss Lou, he just went to Metallica a couple weeks ago in Philly. He did GA.
Oh shit, mosh pit and all that stuff. Or
he said he's got a lot younger mindset than I do. You know me, I'm like an old man, bro. We didn't turn that light on again. It's the second time we do it. Anyway, we and he was like, his main thing is like, for Metallica, you gotta do GA. He's like, you gotta get the full Metallica experience, you know? He's like, I wouldn't do GA for other, like, certain concerts, but Metallica, it's like, it's different in there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Nowadays, it's not even the GA part. It's standing there for hours waiting for your artist to get on
You know,
stage.
and it's not even the standing. I stand for a living. I can do it all day. Standing doesn't. Krista asks me sometimes, because you know me, sometimes at my house when I'm watching sports or whatever, she's like, why are you standing? Sometimes I can't sit.
Mm-hmm.
Standing doesn't even bother me anymore at this point because I've done it for so long and for so many hours. I piss a lot. All right, you know this about me. It's what if I get a great spot? Now I gotta try to leave my spot to take a piss to try to get back to it.
Yeah.
It sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah. Once you're there, you're there.
Yeah.
You're there.
No, I'm gonna just piss on the floor.
Yeah, it's like my friend Diana. She went to I want to say I don't think it was Coachella. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't think it was Coachella.
Was it around here?
It was for Beyonce.
I mean,
was Coachella? I feel like it was in the West Coast, right?
Yeah, I think it's always in California.
Yeah. So no, she went to a Beyonce concert, but she did GA, and then she got a bunch of other people, but she went early as shit to stand in the front. Right. It was like her and a bunch of friends. And you're there for like 6-7 hours.
Yeah, before she even gets on stage.
Yeah, and you have to take your pisses early before it gets packed. I'm like, I'm sorry, I
can't do that, dude.
Do that.
I couldn't do that. When I took Carissa to the Morgan Wallen concert, it was cheaper for me to buy GA tickets than the tickets I bought, because I was like 4 rows from the stage.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm paying more. I want you to have a great view, but I'm not doing GA. Yeah. Like I can't. Yeah. I can't do it.
Yeah. I couldn't do that either. Unless for Luke, where we're going.
There I could do GA. Yeah. There I'd be fine. But even there, I'm like, I wish they had closer bathrooms. But I'm just a piss machine, dude. I pee so much. It's terrible.
Wait, did you leave at all?
Yeah, I left while he was doing the band introduction. I was like, this is my time, and I ran to the bathroom.
I love the band introduction, bro.
I like it too, but if I'm going to miss something, I'll miss that.
Yeah, of course. I love his band, bro. They all can sing.
Yeah, they all sing. They're all amazing at playing their instruments, their respective instruments.
So when I see like a video of them and they're like doing a concert, I was like, I know that guy because I know the whole band. Yeah. Like, oh, that's Luke's drummer.
Yeah, no, I like it. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I would watch it, but I'm like,
you gotta
pee or watch the band, and I'm gonna go pee. I want to get I wonder if there is one. I want to get like a condom to put over my penis with like a tube, so I can just fucking take a piss.
Like a portable catheter. You don't have to put it inside it.
Exactly. I don't want to put it in my. I don't want a catheter. No, nothing's going in my urethra. Oh,
something close to it.
Oh my god, I've never had a catheter in. Have you?
No.
No,
No, please.
I got surgery once, but it was such a short surgery because of my appendix
Yeah.
that it wasn't like a catheter needed one because it was done in like less than 2 hours.
What scares me most about getting surgeries and getting old is that.
Getting a catheter?
Yeah.
Oh.
More than anything else. More than getting cut or...
More than dying?
It's... I mean, I don't feel it.
You hope you don't.
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
No, I don't have a lot of like, I don't know. I'm just such an is what it is kind of person because I know people that freak out like, what if I don't ever wake up from the thing, the shit that puts you out. Why am I drawing a blank?
Anesthesia?
The anesthesia. There you go. What if I don't ever wake up? I don't think about those things. I'm like,
No, I just
whatever.
think about a catheter.
See, I don't even think
That's
about
what I
that.
think
I'm just
about.
kind of like, do what you got to do, man. It is what it is. Like, what am I gonna?
Yeah. My thing is, I don't want anything going up my ass, and I don't want anything going up my cock. Like I'm not looking forward to this.
Ass and cock are exit only.
Oh, I'm not looking forward to fucking 40 something when they gotta do your.
You might like it. You don't know.
I know. No.
You don't know. You've never done it before. Just saying.
Exit only.
Oh man. All right.
Oh my land.
It is time for the world record chase. Break out the beers.
I'm gonna get the little Miller Lights.
That's cheating. Do they make cans of the little ones?
Just a glass.
Yeah.
Just a glass.
Milleritos?
I call them Miller Lightas.
Miller Lalitas.
That's what I call them.
You went first. I went first last time, so you go first this time.
Miller Lightas. You poke the hole for me, my friend?
Dude, don't shake it, you fucking ass
I want
fart.
it to explode all over. Look. Look, you got towels here and you're still getting it on the carpet.
Sorry, Jim. I didn't mean to.
What's my time?
Oh, 4:40. I just remember because I said 4:40 when you finished.
I can run a 4-4.
No, you can't.
No, I can't.
The fuck out of here. The fuck out of here.
I want to know what
I don't think I can do a 4:4 getting off the couch. It takes me like 2 attempts.
I am fast for my age.
Yeah, sure. There's also professional athletes that are 38
Yeah, but I'm not
years
professional.
old.
Fuck them. They train. I don't train. I don't do anything. I don't need breakfast. My breakfast is beer.
You're only fast because you weigh nothing. So your body's carrying like,
okay.
and because you're so skinny, you're aerodynamic. You just cut through.
I cut to the wind.
You get no drag.
But you know what sucks when it's windy? Fucking shit.
You almost fly away.
I almost fly away. I gotta hold on to
You
something.
can't have an umbrella.
Oh, Marlana.
All right, ready?
No.
Set.
No. Let me stand for this.
Okay.
I'm never gonna beat because I got a long way down.
Just like drop it in the can as soon as you're done.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm like, time.
Whatever. I don't know what you're talking about, but
I'm
just
tall.
go. Yeah. Okay. Ready?
No.
Put your mouth on it.
Pause. Don't make me laugh.
All right. Sorry. Real serious now.
Okay.
Ready? Set. Go.
You made the hole way too big.
Dude, you still have mad beer left in
It
here.
was spilling all over me.
Oh, that one doesn't count. Disqualification. You had a 4.38 when you dropped it,
Look.
but there's still half a beer left.
My mouth is small.
Yeah. You gotta.
I don't suck, God. I don't want another one.
No, it's fine. Whatever. Shit fucking time for you.
I still beat my time.
No, you did. DQ'd, brother. DQ'd.
I'm gonna open my own can next.
All right, sorry. I'm sorry. I tried to help you by making it a nice big hole.
It was going like that. My beard. Oh yeah, poke it, baby. Oh yeah.
So weird. All right. Let's see what we got going on here.
All right, ready?
All right.
And go. 2.8.
Woo!
You beat your time.
Oh, that one still sucked.
Yeah, you fucked my can up.
They're all getting stuck in my chest.
What the hell? Why can't I drink that?
Anyway, for those that tuned in, thank you for tuning in. Much appreciated. Love you guys. Peace.